everybody to
That was good.
Welcome everybody to Sasha and Goff live recorded. I'm Sasha.
And I'm Goff.
And we are back this week for our favorite topic of the week. It is animal actors.
Yeah, I think that's the name.
Yeah, animal actors.
It's good. It's also an exhibit at Universal Studios Orlando, Animal Actors.
Is it really?
Yeah, I got to see all the animals from Ace Ventura, the first movie.
Oh.
We were during the sex scene.
Okay.
Great scene. Not so much the sex scene, but just the animals watching. Very entertaining.
I was going to bring up dolphin rape so we can make it 2 weeks in a row.
Let's do it.
And I did it.
We just did it.
How'd you do on this one? Because let me tell you why. Because for me, this was difficult, and I feel like I'm going to forget a lot of worthy animals.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get a lot of angry letters and phone calls.
Probably, like we usually do.
This
one, for me, I think was pretty easy, actually. I didn't really do any research. I think this one was literally just like they came to my head.
Wow.
Yeah, very quickly. So I thought this was a good one. I liked it. And I got some bottoms as well.
Good, because that's how this show works. I'm very proud of you for coming prepared.
Cool, yeah.
Because I didn't.
Yeah. Hey, you know what, though? I hate talking negatively about animals, so it was hard at first. I was like, maybe I'll just have, like, 6 good ones and, you know.
I have not asked you about this.
Okay.
The Bears. Have we talked about the Bears moving to Indiana?
Oh, God. No, we haven't. I don't.
What do you think? Is it a good thing?
No, of course not. I mean, like, as a Bears fan, I don't want them to move. I mean, like, I'm not going to go to any games, so it's not like I care.
I know that. That's what everybody
that's the thing.
says.
You know, it's just like,
yeah.
But no, this just seems like idiotic to me that, like, you know, hey, I usually, like, I'm good with Pritzker for the most part, but it's like, how do you fuck this up, man? It's like one of the storied franchises of all professional sports. You're going to let them go to Indiana?
I don't think they're going anywhere.
I don't either.
It's all talk, and they just wanted money from Illinois, and now they're getting it. And they're eventually going to go to Arlington Heights. But however, if they did go to Indiana, we know we're not going to the games.
Yeah.
A, we're not going to spend that much money. B, I don't want to go outside.
Going to football games just sucks anyway because we don't live in L.A.
Yeah, it just, nothing good. Nothing good comes of it. But would it affect your fandom is what I want to know. Would you still cheer for them?
Absolutely.
Or would you become a Iowa Hawkeyes
Well,
fan?
you know what? It really depends. Like, are they still, and I know this sounds stupid, but I mean, are they still the Chicago Bears?
Oh, what if they're the Hammond
Well,
Bears?
that's like, I've heard that, and I don't think that would happen just because Hammond is a nothing town, you know?
Yeah, Hammond.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing town.
Indiana sucks anyway. We don't need to. But, no,
Shout out to all the family members who all live in
I don't
Indiana.
think I have any, so I don't care. To all of Sasha's family members, move out of Indiana. Yeah, no, it would suck, but I mean, I'd still watch football, you know. Hey, we would persevere.
If they moved to Hammond, they called themselves the Chicago Bears. But then Chicago gets a second team in Arlington Heights called the
Hammond or called the Indiana.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
That's how you get back. It's like, all right, well, fuck you. Or we try to get the Colts.
So, who are you cheering for then?
Oh, man.
I think you still cheer for the Bears.
Here. Yeah, we're gonna cheer for fans. I gotta, you know what? Sorry to change the subject.
No, I'm glad you did because it was going nowhere.
No.
I will say
that was a good one. We haven't talked about it.
One last thing.
Yeah,
Indiana has discussed changing the borders between Illinois and Indiana.
Yeah,
and I saw what the border looked like. Let me show you this. I think I still have it.
Is it phallical? It's got to be if you're showing me.
No. What? No, but what do you think about this? I'm going to post this as a picture.
I don't like it. They're like taking half of our state.
They're keeping the same outside borders. It's just Illinois is the north part of both states, and Indiana is the south part of both states.
Yeah.
I kind of like it. I
guess you're right. We actually just put them together and we took the top. And
need anything besides Chicago in the suburbs.
That's true. Like, I have no idea what is anything in our
in
south
any direction.
of us. Yeah. All right, so something happened to me this morning. All right, this is going back. I know I'm making it sound like I'm a victim, but no. I need a little advice from you, okay?
All right, okay.
And I know you love it when I go back to our reselling days. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I had an OfferUp mishap this morning. Anyone unfamiliar, OfferUp is just like Facebook Market. You put stuff up, anyone's interested, hey, I want to buy that. You meet with them, you sell it. Good. Okay. So I had a bunch of Marvel Legends listed.
Nerd.
For $250. Guy sent me a message last night. He's like, would you take 200? I'm like, absolutely, I would take 200. So we went back and forth, everything. Hey, we're going to meet at 10 a.m. Sure enough, 10:02, 10:04, 10:06. Send a message. Hey, are you close? Hey, I had a water leak in my apartment, man. Can you meet tomorrow?
Sure you did,
yep.
buddy.
And it's like, do I just... I mean, like, I need that money. So if the guy's telling the truth, but it's that bullshit where it's like, okay, we're now past the meeting time, though, and you still haven't told me anything.
Tried,
yeah, you didn't text me at 9:30 and say there's a water leak in my apartment, So that's what fucking pisses me off. And it's like, I've had a lot of luck lately with OfferUp. I mean, like, not having to deal with this stuff. So yeah, this is the first time in a while I've driven out and been stood up.
How far did you drive?
Not far at all. Could have walked.
Okay.
That's the good thing about
That's
it, though,
good.
because I was.
Now, in this situation, you take your left hand, you take your right hand, and you say, "Suck it."
Yeah, I was thinking about it. No, but if the guy sends me a message tonight or whatever, and he's like, "Hey, can we meet tomorrow?" Because I'm off tomorrow. So.
Well, that's communication, so
Yeah.
that will not happen. I just had this
it probably
discussion
won't.
with somebody. We don't communicate with each other anymore. People just hide.
Yeah.
So, like, if anything goes wrong, people don't say, like, hey, this is what really is going on, and or like, I don't have the money. I don't know why I decided to even pursue
exactly.
this.
They just like
They're
they
just like,
become embarrassed immediately
Yeah.
to where they just won't reply. At least the guy replied, but yeah, because I know your big thing is always just block them,
Yeah, I'm
fuck
sick
them.
of
But
people. Suck
like I
it.
said, it's
Left
$200,
hand, right
so
hand.
I mean, kind of
No, that's good. Like you said, if he reaches out, you're good. But you can't just keep, hey, what about now?
Yeah.
What about now?
No, so I didn't even reply to him, so I'm going to see if he actually writes back. And like I got one more weird thing to talk about where my week's going, all right?
Okay.
So I told you a couple weeks ago we took Lucy to the vet, because she was a lot of licking and stuff. So they recommended some little treats. This is exactly what I wanted to be talking about on this podcast because of her anal glands, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so Joni ordered these things on Amazon. So
Anal glands?
these little like chewy things that are supposed to like help their butts. I don't know.
Okay.
You ever seen an anal gland commercial on TV? I see them now because they make them because clearly her Amazon linked with her phone or whatever. So now I'm seeing actual commercials with dogs' buttholes like in
on
my
your phone.
face. No, on TV.
Wow.
When I'm watching Hulu, like when I'm watching Community.
Okay.
Yeah, there's it's actually it'll show a dog with like an X right over the money spot, I guess. But yeah, I didn't know that they made actual recorded commercials for anal gland medicine for dogs.
No, I'm glad they do, though, because
Oh,
it's
yeah, I
about
mean,
time
it's-
that we got to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
The bottom being where the anal glands
Yeah.
is. No, I got nothing to add here.
Cool.
I will say this. I say that as much as you say well played. And I will say this. I will say this all the time. So I will not say the following.
Okay.
We were looking at Melting Pot, the Melting Pot, your former employer.
That's so funny you bring that up, and I'll mention why in a second.
And I was like, I hate this place. It's stupid. Goff used to work there. This place sucks.
Al from Melmac used to be a GM at numerous melting pots.
I know. And Kennedy.
Fuck him.
Kennedy was there.
Yeah.
And Kennedy hooked us up.
Shout out to Kennedy.
Shout out to Kennedy for the free cubes of meat he provided.
There you
Uncooked meat. It was like being at Oberweis. There was so much uncooked chicken there. But it's been so long. I hate it. I can't stand it. I'm paying extra money, and I make my own food.
Cooking it.
I can't get past that in my head.
Okay.
But recently, I was talking to a young Hispanic boy, and he told me that he went to like some Korean barbecue type thing where you make your own food.
Yeah.
And him and his girlfriend had a great time. And I said, maybe I'll give Melting Pot a second chance. And then I went to their webpage, and I clicked on the menu, and it said 4-course meal, $115 per person. And I was like, no, I'm not going to try it again because I didn't like it the first time. I'm not going to try it again. That all being said,
We went to Melting Pot.
the next day, Megan because we were talking about it,
Yeah.
had melting pot ads on her phone.
Oh, gotcha.
And
She's probably like, what the fuck?
And I had the anal glands one still, but
You will now.
yeah, definitely.
Give me your phone. I'm speaking into existence.
Please don't. Big titties. I always do that, and there's never big titties. Not from ads.
Yeah.
Just from searches. Anyway.
Titties are great.
What else is going on? You said it reminded you of something, the melting pot?
Oh, nothing interesting. Actually, we live right by the one in Downers Grove, and it's still so they got a new logo, the melting pot.
Oh, like Cracker Barrel?
I don't know. I guess, but like a different font and a new logo. However, they didn't change out the one from like the marquee sign, so it just bothers the shit out of me that like on the restaurant there's like the new one and then there's the old one, which. This is totally fucking random, and I'm sorry, but I had to bring this up because I passed by this,
I don't think
place.
You had to. Oh.
No, I passed by this place the other day on my way to work, and I was like, you know what? I have to ask someone else about this. All right. So there is a small bridal shop in Glendale Heights, I believe, Glendale Heights, Illinois, and it is called Here Comes the Bride. Okay. So I don't know if it's like reselling like wedding dresses or whatever, but that's what it is. They sell wedding dresses. Okay. Great name for a store. Here Comes the Bride. It's their logo / font that pisses me off, okay? On the storefront, no. You've got the acronym, HCTB, Here Comes the Bride, written in cursive as one word. So there's no dots in between the letters. It just says, HTKB. So you can't use cursive when you're making acronyms because it's not...
Well,
so
yeah, because
here comes... Or a dot in between telling you that it's like...
You're supposed to have separation in all uppercase letters.
Yes.
In that case.
This is literally a lowercase cursive letter that says HCTB.
This is a Glendale Heights business, though. You understand?
So, yeah. The
fact that they know cursive is pretty impressive.
This store has been up for probably 10 years, so, I mean, like, they're doing something well. But it just, it fucking makes me so angry. And now that we've talked about store fonts and
you should get that rage checked out because that's pretty rough.
It's like you at Christmas time, man.
When
you're goddamn jolly.
I'm pretty easy to get along with.
Yeah.
Hey, we had a voicemail this week.
We did?
Yeah, from our dear friend Shug, I believe.
Oh no!
And I don't know what it is.
Shug, what's going on?
And we're gonna hear it if I can get this to work.
Okay.
So bear with me here.
Hey, Sasha and Goff. It's Shug here. I have a question for Sasha. He's a comedic genius of the show.
Doubt it.
Smart.
Goff is mostly just beefcake eye candy.
That's true.
True.
So I have to ask Sasha a question.
3 inches.
Talk about podcasts. I was wondering if he ever listened to Bad Friends with Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino. And also, Santino's stand-up. I've never seen it, but I listened to their podcast, and those two have good chemistry. So I was just wondering your take on their podcast and if you ever watched Santino's stand-up. All right, I'll hang up and I'll listen for my call. All right, thanks.
Thanks, Shug.
Thanks, Shug. Shug's sounding a little morose. I hope you're okay, buddy.
You like the word morose. Usually you're calling me morose, but it's good that someone else has joined my ranks.
Well, normally I come home from work and I go, Megan, why you look so morose? Yeah. And she's like, because I have to be here.
Because you just got home.
Yeah, but that's another podcast.
Yeah.
Dr. Drew, potentially.
Top 3 morose people in the world.
Yeah.
All right, Bad Friends.
Bad Friends. Did you go see?
I saw them live, yeah.
Okay, so.
All right, so yeah, I guess I can. All right, so Bad Friends podcast, Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino. I saw them live, I think 2 years ago. My cousin had an extra ticket, and this was before, I didn't listen to the podcast. I knew who Bobby Lee was from Mad TV, and then Andrew Santino, when I looked up a picture, I'm like, oh, he was in one episode of The Office. That's how I know this guy. Anyway, so they did a stand-up tour. They're not doing the podcast live, so I got to see their actual stand-up. And they're not bad. I mean, like, I think they're both of them as stand-up comedians are better as podcast hosts. Bobby Lee's material was a lot of just like fucking around and just screaming and swearing and like going close to showing you his balls and stuff. Yeah. Still funny stuff. Santino's a lot more polished. He was also in Chicago though, so he was getting a lot of love there. But their podcast though, I don't really listen to it. I gave it a try for a little bit. They get some big ass guests on that name. I mean, like they're pretty damn popular. They were in the new Happy Gilmore movie. They had that small cameo a couple times, but. Yeah, so as far as stand-up wise, I think like from what I remember, Santino was pretty good, but I mean nothing to write home about.
So the show you went to, you had no clue, like you weren't going because you were a fan. You went because there was an extra ticket.
And like Bobby Lee, at least when I heard the name, I'm like, yeah, he's a guy. Yeah, I'll go.
Did you? So you're saying they just did stand up? They didn't do anything.
They
together?
did. So they actually have an opener. Jet Ski. Do you know? Are you familiar?
Jet Ski Johnson.
Yeah, her. So she went first. She was very funny. She might have been the funniest one actually. But anyway, so then Bobby, then Andrew, and then like for the last hour they did like people sitting on the couch, and like skits type stuff. Gotcha. Nothing they recorded for the podcast, but
all right.
But it was labeled as a Bad Friends tour. So
yeah, I questioned that they were using their best stand-up material.
Yeah,
I think it's just them probably trying to put on a show, and I kind of remember that. I don't think they had done many of those live
I think
events
that's
at the
what
time.
It was, because it's like we're not really stand-up comedians, you know, like we.
Well, they are both stand-up.
Okay.
Before the podcast.
Well, I assume most of yeah, but
Santino's been around a long time. He's a Chicago guy, very funny. I love Andrew Santino. I think he's hilarious, and he's one of these guys who like blew up, and I still look forward to watching his specials and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think his first special was possibly recorded at the Vic in Chicago.
Wow.
Or maybe even the Beat Kitchen or something like that. Like something small.
Yeah.
I think he's very funny. He was also in Curb, an episode of Curb back in the day. He has a solo podcast called Whiskey Ginger, where he has a lot of comedians on. I prefer that to Bad Friends. Bobby Lee has a podcast called Tiger Belly, which was him and his ex. Kalila.
Yeah.
I prefer Tiger Belly to Bad Friends, but I have seen Bad Friends clips and stuff that I like. They're funny. They make fun of Asian because Andrew Santino does the voice.
It's a very funny run.
I try to get you to do the voice every week. You don't do it, but maybe
try
one
to get
day.
me to do Deaf Guy last week.
Yeah, Deaf Guy last week, Asian Guy this week. Send in your requests. What voice do you want to hear Goff do next week's episode? And I like the stand-up. Now, Bobby Lee's been a stand-up for like 30 years or whatever it is, and I've never seen him, and I heard that he just always kind of does the same show, and
it's a lot
not
of
really stand-up.
I mean just a lot of like being up there and just being himself, and it's funny.
But he's goofy, he's very funny, he is
a lot of yelling,
but it's not like a joke, like a
not like
whatever.
Not like
he's doing his first ever recording of a stand-up special for Hulu. It may even be out already.
Bobby Lee is?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Because Joe Rogan has been pushing him to do it for a long time. He's like, you're hilarious, whatever. And he's always like, I'm dumb. I'm not funny enough. I want, it won't be perfect and blah, blah. He finally got him to do it, and so it's going to be on Hulu. Santino's got a bunch of them, Netflix and whatever. Yeah. And I don't know. I like Santino a lot. I think he's very funny. I've never seen him. He's too big. I'm not going to go see him now because I don't like going to theaters and stuff like that.
I was at the Chicago theater where I saw him.
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun. I'm really happy I went, but I mean I've seen funnier comedians, I think.
But I'm really kind of sad that I'm not also the beefcake of the show. I'm the comedic genius.
This is what you looked like last time we recorded here. Now you look like that.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that's true.
Namor the handsome, no longer Sasha the mid.
Look at those pecs, though.
Those are good pecs.
Sasha the mid is
Sasha the mid.
That's a shirt.
Yeah.
That's the truth, and it hurts. Let's move on.
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Thumbs up, thumbs down. Look, I got so much stuff this week, and by so much I mean 2 items. First and foremost, my dear friend Sebastian has been trying to get me to watch this movie for quite some time.
All right.
I've been having difficulties finding it for free. I'm certainly not going to pay $3.95. Then I started watching other movies with this actor in it, and I loved all of them because he's great. And now I finally found the movie, and it was free, and I watched it.
Okay.
And that movie is called Commando.
Oh,
With Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. This movie, I didn't really like it.
tell me which one-liner was your favorite, though.
I'll be back.
Don't talk to my friend. He's
I-
dead tired.
I can't believe he said I'll be back
Yeah.
again. No, the best part was the hotel fight. It was the Arnold Schwarzenegger and the big black guy, and they were fighting and just kind of like, like whatever. And the lady was like, "You guys eat too much red meat," or whatever.
That's great.
It was just like so stupid. I'm sorry, Sebastian. This was I'm giving it I hate to give it a thumbs down, but I get why.
Sometimes you're just late to the party. I mean,
That's
it's
what I
one
was
of
going to
those,
say.
you know?
I get why you like this movie.
Yeah.
This is the same movie as a lot of other Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. And you know what? It's not like it was bad.
No.
It was just my least favorite of the Arnold Schwarzenegger movies that I've been watching recently. Terminator and Predator and all those movies.
Yeah.
And but I can tell, because for Sebastian, this is the movie that he saw when he was a kid.
Yeah.
And so he knows the lines and he remembers the scenes and all the stuff. Whereas for me, that's like a blood sport or one of those things. So I got to give it a thumbs down. But a young Alyssa Milano is in this movie.
Yeah. Forgot about that.
With Arnold Schwarzenegger, obviously. The bad guy from The Warriors, Peter David Michael, or Peter Michael Hall, Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
The guy with his voice.
That guy. He's got 3 names.
Okay.
He's a bad guy in this.
Yeah.
And he gets...
I had to let him go.
Yeah. Let go off of a cliff. The more I listen, the more I like this movie.
You know what? Do more. Do a few more of those.
Like I'm saying, like it was a good movie, but like it was just my least favorite of all the other ones.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And by the way, this is another one. The least intimidating main bad guy of all time. The guy looked like Freddie Mercury.
Okay.
He had like a mustache. He was not in any sort of shape.
Yeah.
He was out of shape, and he was wearing like a chainmail shirt or whatever.
Love it.
It was really bad, but they had a decent fight scene at the end of the movie, and then Arnold Schwarzenegger throws a pipe and it goes through his chest.
Yes.
And then steam comes out, and he's like, "What did he say? Do you know what?"
I don't even remember.
It was something like, let off some steam, pal. Whatever.
I get that mixed up with Cobra for some reason, Commando and Cobra, because I think Stallone's fighting like a axe wielding gang, and I don't know,
but yeah, and I guess the only thing that I really learned from this movie was, so they're in some place called Valverde, and I was like, where is Valverde? And I looked it up, and it's a made up South American area or country.
I mean,
it was used in Predator, the movie.
Okay.
Predator 2, maybe. It was just kind of used in the 80s as a name to signify, because they didn't want to be like, Peru is a bad place to go to. So Valverde, meaning like the valley, or the green valley, or something like that. So, it bugs me to give it a thumbs down, because I don't think it was that bad. But it's just, I'll never watch it again. Yeah. And so that's what it is.
What it is.
And then the only other thing that I watched was, that's right, we are back to Sasha Catches Up on Pop Culture, and I promised it, and I'm delivering Pulp Fiction.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah, I was going to watch it, and then I just didn't.
I watched it 2.5 hours, and this is a classic from 1994.
All right. So again, hold on.
Okay.
For anyone not listening, I said this last week. I've seen chunks of this movie, so I'm familiar with it, but I have not seen the whole thing. So you've got the head start on me.
Yeah, and I'm not going to review the movie. I'm not going to go deep.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go in depth into it. This is just a way for me to watch stuff that I should be watching. And I'm going to let you know.
All right, so out of 5, how many GIMP masks does it get?
Okay, so you're saying that for a reason.
Yes.
Because
you don't have to review it like that. Do it how you thumbs up or thumbs down.
I was so confused by that part of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I was confused by a lot of it, but it's supposed to be a little confusing because it's not really in order.
Nope.
When it got to the part at the end, they were in a diner, and the movie started in a diner with a scene, and I was like, oh, they're going to connect the parts here. And so it wasn't even a surprise
Yeah.
that it kind of happened. And then the scene was like long and nothing really happened.
Tarantino movies are very dialogue heavy.
Dialogue heavy, and then the last 20 minutes are like supposed to be like, oh, wow. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was him, right?
Yep.
Loved that movie.
Love it.
And it was very long and boring and weird, but the ending was insane. Like,
Yep.
just like the murdering of all these people or whatever. That being said, damn it, I said it again. I gotta stop saying that being said. I don't know. Thumbs down to me. Pulp Fiction.
Okay.
I did not like it. It was so boring for so long. At least half the movie didn't need to be there for me. And if it was 90 minutes, I probably would have loved it.
Yeah.
And I think it's a problem with this guy, and I'm going to be watching more of his movies, I
Tarantino,
assume.
yeah.
And if they're all like this, I might have the same thing. Like, I do not like that fact. 2.5 hours, 70 minutes, nothing is really going on,
Yeah.
or bits and pieces of things. And then, the last half of that movie is not bad.
But another thing you got to think about, though, with Pulp Fiction is pretty much the introduction of the career of Samuel L. Jackson. I mean, at least
Is that
him.
true?
No, it's not like his first movie, but I mean, I think that's the one that
Really?
he became like, holy shit, he's a bad motherfucker.
Okay.
You know?
I will say this, too.
Great line, though, right, with the wallet. It's one that says bad motherfucker. Like he's
Yeah.
supposed to know.
I will say, damn it. Why do I keep
That's
saying
okay.
that?
You're
I'm
now.
like
I don't
Charles
even
Barkley
realize
now.
you're saying
I'm like
it.
Charles Barkley. Like, I don't know how to get rid of the golf swing
yips.
tick. What's his face? John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson. Now, I don't really like John Travolta.
Don't
Like,
think
there's
anyone
too
does.
much weird stuff in his life that,
Yeah.
like, I don't really care to watch him.
Yeah.
But the two of them together were pretty awesome.
Hey, I like Travolta movies. I mean, Look Who's Talking, stuff like that, Battlefield Earth. Now, Battlefield Earth is famously like one of the worst movies ever created. It was like created by Scientologists.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. And yeah,
Anyway.
that partly goes into the...
Yeah.
But the two of them together, I thought was really, really good stuff.
Yeah.
And,
Travolta's got a ponytail. Gotta love that.
Sure.
Great
And,
cast, though. I know that. And Bruce
Uma
Willis is in
Thurman.
it, too.
Oh, and Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis came on television, and I said something to Megan, and she said, I was just thinking that Bruce Willis is so cool.
He is.
When he just talks, he's just
Yeah.
like...
It
makes
sucks
me
that
sad
he's sick.
now.
Yeah. He really... Him and... Woody Harrelson, like those are two of my favorite. Just like fucking like cool dude, like
Yeah.
cool actors,
He was just he was talking about his boxing whatever, and he was only saying a couple words, and he was just like the look that he was giving, and I was like, Bruce Willis was a cool dude.
Yeah, he was. It's a
So,
shame.
But Pulp Fiction, thumbs down.
Two
for me.
thumbs downs, two classics too.
Thumbs down. Yeah.
Man, all right. So I also have two things. I teased one of them last week, and I'll start with that. And this is a preemptive one that I think is going to be a thumbs up. I sent you a trailer. Did you watch the season 2 trailer for Jury Duty?
Oh, I did not.
Oh man, it looks good. It looks like they're going to pull it off again. Because when you think about it, because that was one of the things we were saying, like, how are they going to do this again? How many people do you know that watched Jury Duty?
Not many.
None.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, it's highly believable that this could work again. Absolutely. And I think, like, in a situation like that, if you really wanted to, you could have one of the actors just casually be like, did you ever see that show Jury Duty? You know what I mean? That's how you could do it. But anyway, so it's called Work Retreat, something like that. It's like Jury Duty, Work, whatever. It's like just giving it a subtitle so we know it's season 2. The guy who's like the Mark looks just like, I mean, he doesn't look, he's like a black guy. Obviously, the last guy was a white guy. But I mean, like, just unsuspecting, sweet, charming. Looks like we're going to have so much fun again watching this guy like not know what's going on. It looks awesome. I'm so excited. I mean, like, they played that do like the music they play before every episode. Right when I started hearing that, I'm like, yes. So, like, I don't know. The trailer looks so good. I'm really excited. I think they're going to...
I was not interested in watching just because I was like, it can't be as good as the first
And
season.
it might not be, but I really do think that they're doing at least this trailer looks like, all right, I think they pulled it off again. So I'm very excited.
I'll put it in the maybe pile. I'd maybe watch it again.
All right. Well, that one, it's
I wish
end of the month, like March 27th or
James
something.
Marsden was in it or whatever.
I don't know if there's a celebrity this season.
It'd be awesome if he was in all of them.
That would be funny.
As himself.
That would be great if
in all
they
of them,
still somehow kept getting away with it. All right, so yeah, Jury Duty season 2. I'm looking forward to that big time. Other thing, this movie came out a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago on Amazon. It's called The Wrecking Crew. You seen this one or heard about it? It's Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista. So they are kind of estranged half brothers, whatever. Their father gets killed. Yeah. No, they make a good, like, believable team. The only problem is Dave Bautista is a terrible actor. He still is a terrible fucking actor. So he's in those Marvel movies as Drax, a character that is supposed to be wooden and have like no personality. And it's like, man, Dave Bautista's a really good actor when he's playing that character. I think Dave Bautista sucks, okay? I like him, like I personally, I think he seems like a good dude, but as an actor, I think he's terrible. Jason Momoa carries this movie, but I'm going to give this movie more of a thumbs down, I think, because I thought the action scenes were there was a lot of action in this where you're like, oh, like a lot of painful, like, leg hyperextensions, things you haven't seen in movies. So there's some good creative kills. Also, and I hate sounding like a bully or anything, I love a movie where a giant man can just pick up a man half his size and like smack. Like there's a part where Jason Momoa picks a man up by his feet and just swings him into like a support beam in a house, you know? So it's hilarious watching little like the Yakuza getting manhandled. But anyway, so Jason Momoa is great. He's just funny, very charming, everything. But Dave Bautista is just lacking all of that. I mean, he's like, he's a nice guy on screen and he can kick a lot of ass, but like you can tell too, like since he's obviously not juicing anymore because he's lost a lot of weight, he could still like destroy me. But I mean, he's just smaller, and Momoa looks huge. Yeah. But Dave Bautista's almost 60 also, by the way. Wow. Forgot how old he is, and he you can tell in this movie. He's very great. True? Yeah. 60? Or like he's like 55, I think. Wow. And Jason Momoa is like 42 or something. So obviously but he looks really beefy in this movie too.
Yeah, I look way more like Jason Momoa than Dave Bautista.
You look like that guy there.
Yeah, I'm jacked. Who's
probably a relative. Actually, that's Aquaman. No, I'm sorry. That's Namor, and Jason Momoa plays Aquaman, which is DC's.
Was he good in that?
He was good enough.
Is he a good actor? Or
Jason Momoa... He's basically, he's basically cast that, and he does a great job at that. I don't know if he's a good actor because I've never seen him in anything that isn't supposed to be action or comedy. So
I just remember him from the SNL 50th anniversary show where he was just like taking pictures with all these people, and he was like such a fan. He was just like,
yeah. I mean, like...
That's what I know him from.
He seems like a cool dude, like Jason Momoa. So, but yeah, this movie, The Wrecking Crew, it was like, some cool fighting and violence and stuff, but boring when nothing was happening. And then they give you like a little twist at the end of the movie that you're like, fucking who cares? It's just like so pointless. It's one of those things where it's like, you've seen the actor throughout the movie and you're like, he's a big time actor and he's not doing anything in this movie. So then at the end you're like, oh, he's the bad guy. Spoilers. Anyway, but yeah, so thumbs up hopefully for Jury Duty 2. Thumbs down for Wrecking Crew. So
okay, and that takes us to our top 3 animal actors segment. Now I think we messed up, Goff. I think we should have done real animals. Then we could have done cartoon animals.
Okay.
Then we could have done animal celebrities and just had a whole animal month.
Animal month. That's good.
Could have done all of it.
Would have been like Shark Week, but it could have been like
for a month.
Shark Week.
And with all animals.
Okay.
This was one. Look, I'm just saying it right here. I apologize for my list.
Oh my God. Let me start this off then. I got a good one here, okay? Right, I'm going to start off with a 3-legged pit bull from my favorite show, Parks and Rec. Champion, the dog. Okay. Real name, Lucy. They do one of those clever things with the dog where it's actually a female dog playing a male dog. But anyway, my dog is named Lucy, partially named after Lucille Bluth, and other part named after Lucy the dog, who plays Champion on Parks and Rec. Really this is more just bias here because the dog doesn't really do much on the show, but
cute dog,
it's a great dog. It's a pit bull. It's 3-legged. Love it.
Look at this 3-legged dog over here.
Also cameos in the one episode of The Office, the one where Andy adopts all those dogs from there you can see Champion like just laying sitting on the floor with his
Do you think
3 legs.
animals in the Screen Actors Guild have insurance? Like,
I know that's like a funny question, but like probably.
No, I'm serious.
No, I mean like
Serious
they
question.
make you can I think you can get insurance for animals now. Like
You can, but it's usually like a scam.
Yeah.
But if an actor's into Screen Actors Guild and
No,
has
that's
that
a-
same
yeah.
insurance, is it possible that there are animals with better health
I
care
would-
than
yeah.
most of the country?
Yeah, probably. And they have agents too.
It's
you know?
crazy.
Fuck.
My number 3 is also a dog. I feel like dogs are mostly the
Pretty
animal.
cool animals.
Yeah.
We should try to domesticate them.
I'm gonna stop killing dogs, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, please do.
Number 3 for me, Air Bud,
Oh,
a dog that plays basketball. Come on,
football too.
Come on, guys. Yeah, plays sports.
Golden Retriever.
Air Bud 2.
Yeah.
Return of Bud.
It's Golden Retriever.
Oh, that's
Or
fun.
Golden Receiver. There we go.
Okay, all right.
You're like, yeah, I know it's a fucking Golden Retriever. It's Air Bud.
Air Bud. I just like the idea of Air Bud. I don't even know if I've ever seen the movies of Air Bud, but I just like the idea of it. And that's about it. That's all I got for my number 3.
I like the idea of Air Bud.
I do like the idea of Air Bud.
Okay. All right. My number 2, it's from the show Community. It is one of those white-headed capuchin monkeys. I don't know. It's the ones you see in like Friends. It was Ross's little monkey, you know, so that kind of monkey. Anyway, it's got the best name, Annie's Boobs, named after Alison Brie's character, Annie. This is just a monkey that was, I think it was like a lab experiment at Greendale College and got loose, and it was living in the air vents for like 2 or 3 seasons, stealing everyone's shit. And then you finally, it was really clever. Like, yeah, like 2 or 3 seasons later, someone went into the air vents and found like a shrine of like all this missing stuff that so it was actually very clever. But yeah, the name Annie's Boobs is great too.
I watched a little bit of Community, and by watched I mean I watched the Chevy Chase documentary, and they had some stuff about
Yeah.
Community and like the filming of it and whatever. And I was like, so this show looks decent.
It's a very good show. And I'm sorry to interrupt. I just like while we're on this, because I was watching it the other day and Joni was in the kitchen and there was a part with Chevy Chase and she's like, is he even like good on this show? And I'm like, I fucking hate him on this show. He's the worst thing about the show because his character is just like so mean. Like, and we've talked about it.
He's doing his job. Is
Yeah,
what you're saying.
but no, we talked about it too. It's one of those things where when you know that there was animosity, it's kind of hard sometimes to enjoy it.
I
You
get
know,
it.
like now going back and watching Arrested Development, knowing that Jeffrey Tambor was just
Yeah,
terrible
sure.
to everyone.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like, but Chevy Chase's character on the show is definitely my least favorite. You might love him though. I mean, like it depends on what you're looking for, but he was in the first 3.5 seasons, I think, and then he finally just kind of, I think they killed the character off or whatever. We're done with this
Fired
dude.
him or something. Yeah.
Fired, whatever. He
Kicked him
quit.
out or something.
Yeah. There's so many different stories, but Annie's Boobs.
Annie's Boobs. That's your number 2.
Number 2.
My number 2 is the great Buck Bundy.
Yeah, nice.
Love a
Man
Buck
of few
Bundy.
words.
Doesn't have to say much. It does cool stuff.
Usually jumps up on the couch or the counter, and then you see the floppy just kind
He's
of.
just like sitting there and thinking about like chick dogs.
That
and
was good.
stuff. Like it's pretty solid.
Sounded like Steve, actually. Now that I think about it, the voice for Buck Bundy sounded kind of like Steve Jefferson or no, Jefferson's the other guy, but
Jefferson Airplane. But yeah, he's good. The episode where he passes away, he goes to heaven.
Yeah.
It's right here. Buck Bundy, number 2.
Number 2. Okay. All right. My number 1, it's a duo. This is Lorna and Orthris. Another video clip, I don't know if you watched, I sent you this morning from John Wick 3, Parabellum.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a pair of Belgian Malinois. 2 tactical attack dogs that are, what's her name? Halle Berry's companions in John Wick 3. So there's one scene in the movie. It's about 8 minutes long, and this is the only part the dogs are in. But it's, if you've seen any of the John Wick movies, just throw dogs into the equation, and it's fucking amazing because apparently Halle Berry for this one scene trained for like 8 months, like just to like work with the dogs and all this stuff. And did you watch it by any chance?
I did. You sent it to me at like 7 a.m.
Yeah.
And I woke up this morning and clicked on a video that my dear friend Goff gave me, and it was a guy shooting at dogs. I was like, this is a
But that's why I had
horrible
to
way
predicate before. I'm like,
to
I
wake
promise no dogs die.
Yeah. And then I watched about 5 minutes of it, and I was like, all right.
Yeah, like I get it. Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to like the John Wick movies because it's a lot of shooting and stuff.
So that's my only thing. Like, if you're not into what I sent you, you're probably not going to like the John Wick movies. By the way,
I thought it was awesome.
Okay.
I thought like it was
the choreography
cool,
and everything,
creative.
right? Yeah.
I mean, like they're showing like up close, like shooting somebody. Whatever.
The choreography in those movies is incredible.
Yeah.
Like it's like they call it gun fu because it's almost like karate fighting, but like the way
and like the camera angles of certain things where like the guy's coming this way, and so you can see what's happening, but she's got her back to him, and then turn. Like
there's
really
with
cool.
those camera rigs, how they can just get the swinging effect.
But I was like, I don't think I can watch this for like an hour.
Yeah, no, and the John Wick movies are long. They get longer as they go. The third movie's or the fourth one's almost 3 hours, if not quite. But either way, that one scene with those attack dogs, I don't
cool.
love seeing animals used in that capacity, ripping people's throats out and going for their nuts and stuff. But just that dogs can be trained to do that kind of stuff. So that scene is incredible. So Lorna and Orthrus, I guess are their names.
Cool. My number one is not real. It is a cartoon.
Okay.
And it is Santos El Helper.
Ah, good one.
This is a great dog because I've had two dumb dogs that kind of look like Santos and remind me of Santos. And sometimes I throw a frisbee and it hits them in the head. And
right in the eyeball.
Right in the eyeball. And they just continue to smile and enjoy the day. And that is why I love Santos. I think it's like the perfect dog. Like it's actually what my dogs have been like. And so that's why I love it.
Now, do you remember when that character was introduced in the show?
No, I've never seen The Simpsons.
Episode 1. The very first episode, yep. Yeah, because it was a Christmas episode and Santa's little helper was like, I think either way.
Should I watch The Simpsons?
I mean... I'm going to be 100% honest.
I'm going to answer my
own
question. I'm not going to.
If you were to start, I would say start at like season 5, just because like those old ones are kind of like. But anyway, all right. So I'm going to do my potent notables real quick. Then I got Polly the bird from Scary Movie 2. Have you seen that?
No.
Yeah, it's just what is it? A parrot? What are the ones that can talk? Parrots?
Yeah.
Or among many other birds. But yeah, just a very foul-mouthed, crude bird. Actually, I wrote this down because you just talked about it. I had it in my head and I forgot before. Brad Pitt's dog from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that last 20 minutes you were talking about. It's like, I got to write that in. Just a lot of... And then my final one. And this is kind of a deep cut. Are you familiar with the Hot Shots movies?
A little bit.
All right, so in the first movie, there's a running joke throughout the entire movie, and it happens like 4 or 5 times. And it always catches you, like, unsuspectingly. Someone will just go to sit down, and all of a sudden you hear, and there's a little chihuahua that they have to keep. So there's a part where a guy's getting into his plane, and you hear that, and they always just hand it to someone. But it's so funny. It's just, this little chihuahua.
That's good.
Yeah.
I have a couple here. BoJack Horseman, who's a horse human.
Is he a lawyer or like a therapist? What's his...
He was an actor.
Oh, that's right. And
now he's like on the way down or whatever. Eeyore, the depressed donkey. Yeah. I think that's pretty solid. A depressed
great Slipknot
animal.
song too, Eeyore.
Baxter from Anchorman. That little dog that gets kicked off of a bridge.
Not even mad. I'm impressed. He ate a wheel of cheese.
And Frankie, the parrot of Coco Beware.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So those are my potent notables.
Good one.
Number 3 least favorite animal animal actors of all time. My number 3 goes to Full House's Comet. This dog is too good for people, and it knows it.
Yeah.
It's just a piece of trash dog with a great, probably Ivy League education, and it just knows that it's better than everybody, especially Uncle Joey and Jesse, who can't get their act together and move into their own place. They can't even get an apartment together somewhere else. They have to live in this house. How bad are they doing in life? And then they give them the basement, like unbelievable, for the recording studio.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That massive house.
Anyway, Comet, great education, but I just
too snooty for you.
Too much. It's the New York Yankees of dogs.
I hear you. All right, I actually don't know what the name of this second white-headed capuchin monkey in my list is. It's the one from Outbreak. I don't really have a reason. It's just because he fucking caused that plague.
Okay.
Spoiler.
Damn it. Cross that off the list.
Okay.
My number 2 is Lassie. Comet. This dog is too good for television.
Yeah.
It's too smart. I will say, my uncle in Serbia had a dog named Lessie.
Lessie?
Named after Lassie. But, that's about it.
Oh.
Lassie stinks.
So wait, who is this? Your uncle? Had a dog named Lassie named after Lassie?
Yeah, but
that's good
but it was called
podcasting.
Lessie.
Lessie.
Yeah, because that's what they heard.
Oh, gotcha. Like apparently Geddy Lee, there's a rumor that his name was Gary Lee, but his grandma called him Geddy. And I think that's actually true.
Geddy. Oh, okay.
I think that is true, actually. Shouldn't say rumors. Number 2.
Oh, yeah, I should say that my uncle did not speak any English.
Oh.
So Lassie was not a common name or whatever.
Guess not.
So, yeah.
Okay. All right, my number 2. From the hit Disney Plus show Loki. Loki, the crocodile version. I guess this is going to sound so weird to you, but like in all these comic book world, they have like multiverse stuff. So there's a different version of the character Loki, and it's a crocodile. And it was just kind of used for laughs, and it was kind of funny, but come on, what the hell are we going to do with this thing? So, good like sight gag, but we're never going to do anything with a fucking crocodile Loki. We can't do anything with that, so
you can't.
Get the hell out of here.
My number 1 is the Taco Bell dog, the Chihuahua.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
I love the catchphrase. Don't like the dog. And
that hurt.
You know.
You know what? I was kind of a popular guy in high school.
I know.
Because of that. No. There was a little... No, do you remember when Taco Bell actually, like, you could buy the squeezing... It would be like, yo quiero Taco Bell. Like, it was really cool, actually. Like, they didn't cost that much, but there was, like, 6 of them, and they all said different, like, whatever. Also, do you know who does the voice of the Taco Bell dog?
You just did. And so we got you to at least do one voice this week.
Yo quiero Taco Bell. No, it's the guy from Reno 911, Junior.
Oh, I did know that. Yeah. The guy, mustache guy.
Yep. One of the mustache guys. I don't like your number 1. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
My number 1, Swick, I hope you're listening. Dogan, maybe, because like you guys might be the only 2 who know what I'm talking about here. It's from the movie Congo. Did you ever see this one?
No.
So it's
Goff,
this movie, they're traveling
to
to the Congo to find these like diamonds that they can make lasers with, and there's this gorilla named Amy that like signs, and when she does the signing there's like a voice box, and it's always like Amy want raindrop drink. It's like so bad. So and then later on in the movie there's a lot of CGI gorillas getting blasted with a fucking laser, like a real laser. It's awesome, like limbs getting chopped and stuff. Congo. And then I only had one potent notable, and it's Cujo, because he's a prick.
Ooh.
A rabid dog.
This was my original number 1, but I changed it because I knew you would not like it. But it was the cappuccino monkey, Marcel.
Oh, from Friends? I don't care about that version of it.
It's more of like, you're in Friends, you're a stupid monkey.
You know that monkey was only in the first season? And I know you didn't watch the show, so you're like, yeah, that means nothing to me. No, but I know the monkey was like everyone knew Marcel Ross's monkey. It's like, I didn't realize that was only season 1.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ending strong.
Pretty cool, huh?
I will say. Count how many times I said I will say.
It's kind of weird how many times you're saying it.
I will say.
Yeah.
You're right. Winston checks in, monkey. Potent
That's
notables.
the same kind, yeah.
Yeah, potent notables positive.
Okay.
top 3 because I forgot about it because he wears the hat. Remember?
Wait, no, Dunstan checks in. That's like an orangutan. It's a different kind. It's a bigger monkey
With a hat.
with a hat.
Yeah.
Or, no play on words from this guy.
What are we gonna do next week?
Well, we could put it out there for the fans, but you guys will make suggestions and we'll gloss over them and say no. So, all right.
Should we just surprise him again?
Yeah. So don't even bother sending in submissions because we'll
send
have
in
one.
more.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Let's talk about the Ocho one. The
Oh
Ocho.
yeah. Okay.
Because Al from Melmac
Yeah.
sent in one about the Ocho, and correct me if I'm wrong here. There was a link that you sent to me
Yes.
that I was supposed to see all these different
I wonder if
sporting events
Yeah.
that were on ESPN 8 or something.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
So I went on it, and I've complained about this on many podcasts for many years. I don't know how to use Reddit.
Okay.
You have to send me like a PDF that has these games
I don't.
on it or something.
I don't like Alf. Alf uses Reddit all the time, so he always sends me links on there. And I opened this one pretty easily. I wonder if it was like because I just hit copy from the one he sent me, and I don't know. Maybe hey Alf, if you're listening, send it to the show because then Sasha will get that on his phone.
Yeah, because I thought
that would be fun.
I thought it was an interesting one to at least look into a little bit and see if it would be good. I think it was going to be decent.
Okay.
So at least we could bring up random
events
and stuff like that.
So yeah, Elf sent us Reddit links with like 30 different sports on ESPN 8 the Ocho and was just like maybe you guys can rank these.
Anytime I go on Reddit, I feel like my dad probably feels when he asks me something about his phone. Where I'm just like, how do you not know how to do this?
Yeah.
And I'm just like...
Well, but Reddit is tough because of, like, the threads. Like, you have to literally, like, follow the line to know, like, well, okay, this person's
my
commenting.
problem.
Yeah, so it does get
click
complicated.
on stuff, and then it's like, you cannot see this comment. And
It's one of those things, too, I hate it when the sites have, like, the comments that get smaller as they go over, you know, and it's like eventually there's 2 letters just stacked on top of each other, you know. But yeah, so that's an option. But I guess you guys will find out next week.
Yeah, and it's we'll see. Maybe we Google Meets. Maybe depending
Oh,
on
yeah,
the weather
yeah.
and the sickness.
Hey, there's always this one.
It's been nice.
Yeah.
This has been nice.
You know, I got.
What are we on, a 2-week streak?
2-week streak, baby.
Feeling good. See you guys next week.
Later.